Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katrina and I make videos about luxury, travel, and life in my 20s. Today I am going to be going through my bag collection, which has grown over the past couple of years. And the bags that I'm going to go over today are all high-end designer brands. I do have bags that are not as expensive. I have a bag from like Sandro, The Curated, and just like other random brands that I wear quite often, but we're just going through the luxury bags that I have for simplicity's sake. The first designer bag that I ever owned, that bag was from my mom, was this Valentino bag. It's in the dust bag. This is it right here. It's this really pretty neutral like beige color. I think it has like purpley undertones. And it has a little Valentino in the back. The strap on this is actually like a crossbody, so to open it, like push that little thing up, and then there's like a front pocket here, a small one, and then also I can just open this. There's a magnet here, and I have used this bag a couple of times, but I have not taken the protector off of it, so it can be a crossbody bag. You can also have it as like a little clutch if you wrap the strap in, or I think you can even take it out. The leather on this is like super soft. The bag itself is like pretty flexible, so it can fit a lot of stuff. I used it when I went to New York 2 years ago now. I was able to fit everything that I wanted to in here, so that was nice. And as you know about Valentino, they're known for the spikes, so lots of spikes on this bag. On the handle, on the strap. Really cute. I don't wear this too often. I should. I like honestly forget about it, so now that I am looking at it, I should use it. And I will use it. I'm gonna go through these bags in order of how I got them. That one, like I said, was a gift, and then everything after this I bought myself. So my first designer purchase that I ever made with my own money was, you can probably guess because I feel like most people get this bag as like their first designer purchase. It's a Louis bag, and based on the size you can probably tell what bag this is. When I was in Paris, my family and I went to, I think it was like the very first Louis that ever opened, and everybody in my family got something there, but I didn't because I didn't like the SA who was working there because she kind of had an attitude. I remember I asked to look at this bag, she brought it out, and then I like tried it on, was looking at myself in the mirror, like getting excited about buying it, and then she's like, so do you want it or not? And I was like, since you're gonna have that attitude, like, no, I don't want it. So then I ended up not buying it. And then on that same trip, we went to Italy and we went to Florence and they had a Louis there, and I was like, I still really want it because the savings on it is just like massive. So I was like, if I want it, I should get it now before the price goes up, and just because I'm in Europe. So we ended up going into the Florence store, and the essays there were way nicer. So the guy who helped me got this bag and was just like, he was cool, he was helpful, didn't have an attitude. So I was like, I'll get the bag. Anyways, that was a long story for no reason, but I got the Neverfull, and I got this damier print, I think is how you pronounce it, maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong, with the red interior. Yeah, I got this bag and I never use it. I've never used this bag before. It's been sitting in my closet for, how long has it been? Okay, confirmed that I did get this bag in 2022. So it's been 2 years since I've had this and I have not used it. I honestly am just not like a big bag kind of person for like everyday use. One, because I get paranoid that if I wear this out, somebody's gonna like put their hand in it and grab stuff, which I know doesn't happen too frequently in the States, but I just get paranoid and I don't want to have to think about that. And like, I think when I bought this, I had the intention of like wearing it more, like I'm driving around more often, I guess. Cause like right now I'm living downtown again. So I'm like walking around, taking public transit and stuff. And I would not have this with me because again, I don't want to get robbed. So I think my vision was like, when I'm older and I decide to live in a more suburban area, then I can use this more frequently, and I just haven't been in that phase yet. I've always wanted this bag and I know I'll use it down the line, which is why I really wanted it at the time. So this was my very first designer purchase and it will get used one day. Moving on to the next bag is the pochette, and this is the old version of the pochette. We had this back in the 2000s, and then I think they discontinued it for a period of time, and then they launched a new version. I think around the time I got the Neverfull, I actually remember now, I wanted this bag, like the new version, but they were sold out in France and Italy, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get that bag, and then I ended up getting the Neverfull, but I in reality wanted this bag. So I came home and then I ended up buying this on the Pre-Loved Market. I've used her a lot just because it's like an easy everyday bag. I also have an organizer in it, so it just makes it easier to use. I made a video about this bag comparing it to the multi-pochette that my mom has. It holds a good amount of stuff, and I feel like it's just a classic piece. It's like the monogram logo, which I know is like kind of basic and some people hate it, but I like it. And if I like it, I'm gonna wear it, and it's a good bag. And this is the first bag in my designer collection that I started to use a lot. This next one I use very frequently as well. It is the YSL wallet on chain. I've made a video about this and what fits in it. I did a whole video talking about this bag, so I'm not gonna go into the depth of it right now, but I bought this in 2022 as well. We bought a lot of stuff in 2022, but I use this bag a lot and I have kind of put it through a lot too. I honestly don't take the greatest care of it, which is not great. I also bought this one on the Pre-Loved Market, and I actually do prefer buying my bags on the Pre-Loved Market now because I tend to not baby them as much since I know they've been used already, and that makes it more worth it, honestly. When I buy something brand new and I'm babying it, I like never want to wear it, and then it's like the cost per use is really high because I'm not using it ever. I've gotten a lot of wear out of this, like whenever I go out with my friends, or when I used to go out, because I honestly don't go out too frequently anymore, I would take this bag with me, and since it's black, it matches with everything, so I kind of just like grab it and go. The one thing is it doesn't fit all that much. It is on the smaller side since it's a wallet on chain, but I still get a lot of use out of this bag, and I just think it looks so sleek and pretty. The next bag that I'm going to share is a vintage piece that I really love, but also I baby a lot just because it's like precious. The next bag that I bought is a vintage Chanel mini, and let's take her out. Here she is. She is freaking gorgeous. The 24 karat gold, like just like old Chanel, nothing compares. I did post a video unboxing this bag, so if you're interested in that, check it out on my channel. I'm not gonna open the bag and go through it because there's another video on that, but I baby this bag a lot. You can see there's like a little bit of wear on the back because this bag is like super old. I think it's like early 2000s. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. Also, the fact that she's like a beige color, I get scared of like color transfer. And this bag is also lambskin and not caviar, so it's pretty delicate, very prone to scratching. I will not wear this bag going out on a regular basis. I think I've only worn it to weddings, which is kind of disappointing because I paid a lot for this bag, but I think it's still a beautiful piece to have. The next bag that I'm going to be talking about, I recently posted a video about it, and it is the Celine Teen Triomphe. She's in her dust bag, like all of them are. Here she is. This was the next one that I added to my collection a couple of months ago. She is so cute. I still have the metal protector on her. I've worn her a couple times and I'm just like scared to take it off. So this bag I bought in Europe, and I bought it brand new from the boutique in Barcelona. Like I mentioned, if I'm buying it brand new, I tend to baby it, and I am babying this bag so much. It is a crossbody bag. This color, it's called Pebble, and I just love it because like all the bags that I have are neutral. As you saw, I had blacks, browns, but like grays I feel like are hard to come by. So this one I was like, love the look of the Celine logo. The size of this bag was perfect. Like everything, I was just sold, and I've been wanting this bag for a while. So this was the next one that I added to my collection a couple of months ago. I'm gonna post a more in-depth review about this in the future, so stay tuned for that. And with that last bag, that concludes my bag collection. If you watch my videos, you probably also noticed that I unboxed a small Chanel bag. I do still have that. It is technically my mom's, so I don't want to claim it as my own since all of these I purchased with my own money, or I got it as a gift. So these are like genuinely mine. That one's hers that I'll get eventually one day. But also she like lets me use her stuff too, so it works out. But this is my bag collection Currently, I am at the point where I'm like looking around and I am content with what I have, and I need to remember everything that I have, which is why I made this video. Hopefully this was interesting to you. If there's a specific bag you want me to talk more about, I'm happy to do that on my channel. Just leave a comment letting me know which bag you want to see, and if you have any particular questions, I'm also happy to answer those below. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.